Clap it up, baby. The Ayton game. The Ayton game. Say it with me now. The Ayton game. The game that everybody been waiting for from DeAndre Ayton. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too crazy because like the Nets was definitely hurt and they don't got that many bigs or whatever the case may be. But the Ayton game. Say it with me now. The Ayton game. Listen. Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building and dog. We got some stuff to talk about with this one, man. You got Cam Thomas on one side of the ball. You got DeAndre Ayton on the other side. You got Devin Booker coming back from injury. And he had you know what I'm saying? He did his thing in that first half. I don't know about that second half a little bit too much. But listen, man, we got the dub. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we got the dub. So that's what, 9 out of the last 11 or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We getting good dubs. I don't know if we going to beat the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? I think we got the Hawks on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. For whatever reason, it seemed like we can't beat the Hawks in February and we can't beat the Memphis Grizzlies in February. I don't know why. But, yeah. It's something that I seen watching this game, and we went up by 10. This game stretched out way, 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 way longer than what it should have. And it got way closer than what it should have. I feel like free throws killed us the entire night. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like I said, missing free throws late down the stretch, just bad IQ plays from Torrey Craig, giving it up. But anyways, yeah, so like I'm saying, one thing that I seen, and I was like, y'all getting my hopes up, man. Y'all playing this standard of basketball, and it's getting my hopes up, and it's just like I don't want to get there, but I see it now. You know what I'm saying? I see it, and I like what I'm seeing. And what I'm talking about is that in that fourth quarter, like the Nets didn't know what to do, and I loved how we looked offensively because it was so many different options. We could have went with it. We could have went with Da in the post up. We could have went with McHale off the pick and roll, Book over there, and then CP3 didn't even get into the action. So it's just like, damn, dog, like pick your poison, and that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. And then Cam Johnson was on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dog, this is getting that's scary, man. That's where could you go with it? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna guard that? And that's what I like to see. But like I said, I don't want to get my hopes up too crazy because it's like, dog, if they play like that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Might be, you know what I'm saying? It might be easier for Devin Booker to turn into 2011 Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I'm saying? If he got a little bit of help with him. But yeah, like I said, DeAndre Ayton balled out today. You know what I'm saying? He had 35 and 15, 14 and 18 shooting. And I feel like he could have had more realistically. We turned the ball over a lot trying to feed him in the post. And especially in that first quarter, it seemed like we just couldn't get him the ball. But then after we started getting him the ball, like it was just like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? He was just knocking down everything, whatever the case may be. Granted, you know what I'm saying? The Nets only had Nick Claxton over there. And you know what I'm saying? But this is the kind of game we expect from DeAndre Ayton whenever a team don't got bigs or like they small or the big is hurt or whatever the case may be. Like when we play the Rockets and, you know what I'm saying, the Kings from time to time or whatever the case may be, these are the kind of games that we expect. Or we don't need 35 and 15, but we just need him to bring that gravity. You know what I'm saying? We need him to bring that gravity and just be like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's focused on you, so it just opened it up for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I really wish that he would have played better defensively. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like defensively, I didn't want Cam Thomas to get 40 on us tonight, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But I didn't want Cam Thomas to get 40, but hey, he got 40 on 11 to 23, and you know what I'm saying? It was to me it was like almost a true 40. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't out too many free throws, or the free throws he did get was like actual fouls. So it was just like, okay, cool. And if I'm a Nets fan, I'm real excited about Cam Thomas, and I feel like Cam Thomas is kind of like a perfect representation of the politics in basketball and the politics in the NBA and like how it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you got this dude on the bench that's dropping 40, you know what I'm saying, every single night. And it's like he was on the bench not getting touches or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy because I know he was probably killing niggas in practice. He was probably killing niggas in practice, going absolutely crazy. And he just never got the keys. He just never got the, you know what I'm saying, the shine or the opportunity to do it. And now he can do it. And it's just like, damn, dog. So it's just like, how many other people can do this? And like I'm saying, I feel like Dwayne Washington kind of suffered the same thing with Cam Thomas because it's like whenever we gave Dwayne Washington the keys, Yeah, he had a couple. He couldn't really play maker. He had some things that you could nitpick at or say. You know what I'm saying? But when he did get the keys, he was dropping 30s, and you know what I'm saying, being that person that we needed. And I feel like you know what I'm saying. But we got Cameron Payne, so it's just like we can't have people on the bench outplaying their contract. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where the politic is. And if you really want to dive into it and kind of figure it out and find out for yourself, just YouTube like the NBA PA rookie meetings. They have a rookie meeting every year when they bring in all the rookies and they have a little organizational meeting in New York or whatever. And then it's kind of like a seminar and they kind of break down the league and some of the politics of the league and how that go and how like yeah, like you might be playing better than old boy, but they paying old boy $15 million. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like a politic there. And I feel like Cam Thomas is the perfect example of the politics at work. But back to it. Devin Booker, man. You know what I'm saying? Devin Booker, he had a crazy first half. He knocked down his first few shots. And I feel like that third quarter was probably like the worst, you know what I'm saying, was the bad part about D Book comeback. Because I feel like in that third, he was forcing a lot of shots that didn't need to be forced. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he was just doing a little bit too much. But I feel like once he get his rhythm back, get his, you know what I'm saying, his self back, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Cam Johnson. I feel like tonight was another little off night because it seemed like we get one good Johnson game and then a bad one. And I feel like this one was leaning towards the bad one, you know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because I like the way like the bench look. Like I feel like we make a trade and we get some other pieces in there. I'm really liking how that bench could look with Cam Johnson, Jamie and Lee in there. Jock Landale really disappointed me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight, Jock Landale could have really ate, and I feel like he fumbled a lot of passes tonight. He wasn't aggressive. He missed a lot of, I wouldn't say miss, but like he had a lot of layups that was point blank and was just like, just go up. And it's just like he just didn't do it. And yeah, so it was just like I was really disappointed in that tonight. I feel like Saban Lee, he did all right. And like I said, I just wanted somebody tonight to take the defensive assignment on Cam Thomas. And I feel like, yeah, he had 40, but I feel like he worked for it. You know what I'm saying? But I really would have loved to see how Josh Okogie would have looked out there on him and just, you know what I'm saying, just different looks. And this is what I'm talking about with Mikal. Like, I want Mikal to be a defender. Defender. Yeah, you gave me, you know what I'm saying, 21 tonight, but I want you to lock down that Cam Thomas over there. You know what I'm saying? Cam Thomas is not walking away. He should have taken pride on himself. Like, Cam Thomas is not killing me tonight. And that's what I want from Mikal. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the 21. I guess I'm kind of growing to like learn it or love it or whatever. But it's just like I like the defensive Mikal. That's what we need. That's what the championship team need. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, it was a good game. It was a good game. We keep it rolling. We got another one on Thursday. Hopefully, we keep the ball rolling. I'm glad that Monty didn't play people outside too many minutes. Devin Booker played 26 minutes. Mikal played 37. So yeah, Chris Paul played 30. I'm still not a big fan of that one. But yeah, it was a good game today. You know what I'm saying? We balled out. And only bad thing I could say really, really bad was I feel like the defense tonight was just terrible. But I feel like it was terrible on both sides of the ball, so it kind of just neutraled out. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we just need to tighten up that defense, get that right, and we gonna look all right, man. But until next time, man, peace.